Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to a very first episode of Raw Reacts. Today we're doing Monday Night Raw Old School Edition. I almost called it Homecoming then. Let's call it Old School Edition because I know it had a name and I've forgotten where it was already. But yeah, so a lot of interesting things happened on Raw tonight. The first one I want to talk about is RVD coming back in the middle of Rey Mysterio versus Sami Zayn. That was interesting, you know. Got a very big pop from a lot of people actually, RVD, you know. A lot of people have missed him actually, to be fair, in WWE, and he's back now, so yeah. I don't know if he'll be competing like he was in 2013 and 14, but you know, if we can get Rollins to give him another fucking curb stomp and he can sell it the way he did last time, you know, I'm all down for him having another run. But then also, DX came to back Rollins up against the against the club, despite the fact that Triple H was literally competing with the club literally a few weeks ago. What the fuck is this about? It's like, which one's canon, which one's not? Because it's completely fucking confusing, because they're both meant to be canon, and yet they're both very fucking confusing, because they're very different things. It's like, they both make sense, because obviously, you know, Rollins has the authority thing with Triple H in the end. Obviously, he teamed with the club in Japan. So I guess it's just down to whichever side of the coin you're on, but it was an entertaining segment because the DX got to be over a bit without actually having to just kick the shit out of the OC, because that would have pissed me off so much, I'm not going to lie. Hulk Hogan was there, didn't really do much. Like I said, I'd fucking mark out if we just had him just call a load of black wrestlers the N-word on live TV and then just squash like 10 black wrestlers in a row. That'd be pretty fucking funny, but again, WWE get pretty fucking torn up by the press for that, but that would be fucking hilarious to watch if they just doubled down on it. After bringing him back, they've made him wait 4 years and his revenge is he gets to squash a load of black guys. Yeah, sorry if I'm thinking it's like 900 fucking degrees and I'm finding it hard to focus because I'm really burning up, but yeah, what else actually happened? Yeah, not much. John Cena came out and did some more rapping with the Usos. That was entertaining, but it was downhill from then. Nothing that entertaining happened. Rollins versus Styles was as good as we expected it to be for a short match. Pretty fucking good still though. I actually can't remember oh, the 24/7 shit was fucking hilarious. It's the only reason I didn't turn it off. Like, thing you can ask my friend, shout out Kim Banana WWE on Twitter and Kim Banana on on YouTube. We were going through it together last night in the DMs and we were talking about everything that happened and some fucking, like, she turned off before I did, to be honest. Like, she was still watching, but she stopped giving a shit way before I did and then just started again when Hogan's on, because, like, you know, she's a Hogan fan, like, the one left. The one fan he has left. Yeah, but yeah, but she turned off before I did. But that 24/7 shit was keeping me off, like, you know, she says she enjoys the 24/7 stuff, but, you know, I don't actually know if she does or if she just says she does, because it's, like, one of my favourite segments when we're friends, so. But, but that 24/7 shit is the best part of Raw. You are not convincing me of otherwise. Every week without fail. And I'm a massive AJ Styles fan, so you'd think I'd say AJ Styles. And yeah, him and the club are pretty entertaining, I ain't gonna lie, but that 24/7 shit steals any show it's on. These people need to be higher up on the card, honestly, because they are making fucking gold out of dog shit with the 24/7 championship. It is fucking brilliant. I mean, I still wish Mick Foley had captured it at some point at the night, because the idle threat to take it was just like making me want Mick Foley to fucking win it. I mean, everybody else did that night. The $1 Million Man, Pat Patterson. Who walked out again? Was it, I want to say it was Drake Maverick, but maybe it was R-Truth. I can't remember. But it was a very entertaining... Oh, sorry. I've been up all night. It was a very entertaining Raw. I will admit that. Stone Cold shit at the end too, with all of them in the ring. I mean, like my friend said, like Kim said, she wishes he'd give a fucking stunner. And to be fair, I see your point, because why the fuck did he not give a stunner? You could have given him a stunner to Hogan. I mean, that would have popped the crowd so hard, because, you know, that racist old bastard, everybody wanted to see him dropped and then and then The Fiend coming out, that was pretty fucking cool. The Fiend might have been the highlight of the night, other than 24/7 and the Rolling Style stuff. The Fiend is turning to be one of my favourite characters in WWE. If they book The Fiend right, he is going to be the next monster heel in WWE, but let's be real, they'll book him wrong and he'll be down the card again in no time, because they don't know how to book the cool shit that Bray Wyatt comes up with. This is the second time now. Like, it's okay, Kim watching it for a little while now, him taking the piss out of Bray Wyatt, but if you go back and watch how much fucking build-up he had in that John Cena match, they were building up something fucking special and then spat in its face by making him lose to Cena. I mean, it was pretty cool when he beat Cena at the next pay-per-view, yeah, but they just never allowed him to gain enough momentum, and this time they better, but they're not going to do, because they don't know how to book these, bro. Like, I hear people say WWE don't know how to book anything. That's not true. They know how to book a fair few stuff. Just Bray Wyatt creations are never one of them for some reason. I mean, the guy thinks so far out of the box they don't know what to do with it, admittedly. I mean, that would have to be my guess, because, I mean, Bray Wyatt, you know, for whatever you want to say, I mean, like, he's very creative, but he's very much out of the box. There's this very WWE-esque box. His is more, I wouldn't say New Japan either, I'd say very Lucha Underground, if I had to say. Maybe TNA, but that might be insulting. He's very, he's very much out of the traditional box in the way of characters. And whilst I haven't watched much Lucha Underground, I'd say Lucha Underground has to be the one where something like him would thrive. Maybe New Japan though, because Nakamura, sorry, saying Nakamura makes me sound so fucking Americanized, but yeah, Nakamura and some of the others had come out from there. Heyman was on the show. Rollins did a pretty solid impersonation of Brock Lesnar, that was funny. For a 3-hour-long show, there wasn't much to say, I'm not going to lie. It was very subpar. I'm sorry if I'm flicking my hair out my head. It was very subpar for a Homecoming Raw. It was a good Raw, but very subpar for a Homecoming one. I was expecting a lot more, and I think that was imminent in what I was saying, but I was expecting a lot more from it. Yeah, I know there's going to be like somebody like, oh, what were you expecting CM Punk to return and drop The Rock with a fucking go to sleep and then drop another pipe bomb? That would be cool, but that wasn't happening in a million years. But yeah, The Rock, where the fuck was The Rock on that night? The Rock should have been there, honestly. I mean, maybe he was and I just wasn't paying attention because I was half asleep by the end segment, not going to lie. Oh god, I'm fucking dying. Yeah. I mean, if I was judging it as a Raw, it was above average. If I'm judging it as a Homecoming Raw, it was a bit below average, but still kind of entertaining. That's my opinion on it.